Yeah, in today class, I'm going to explain the what are the React lifecycle methods. What are the life cycle methods in React? So, what are the meaning of the life cycle methods? Let's take one example. Okay, for example, so what is life? So life cycle methods in React, right? Life cycle methods in us. So life cycle methods in React. These are the life cycle method in different stages. So So you know, right? In everyone's life, we have three stages. One main three stages. One is the bud, right? One is the bud. One is growth. One is death. Anyone's life. In the same way, in the React we have three stages. In the same way, in the React we have three stages. The first stage is but the React we have three main stages. First one is mounting stage. Second one is updating stage. Okay, third one is unmounting. So it's like mounting is like it's like a bud. Updating is it's like a growth. Unmounting is like a dead. So for every component we have the three stages: mounting stages, updating stages, unmounting stages. So in every React component life cycle we have three stages: mounting stages, updating stages, unmounting stages. So it's like a everyone's life, everyone's like but growth and then in the same way every React component, the React class component, in every React class component, we have the three stages. In every React component, we have the three stages. One is the mounting stage. One is mounting stage. One is the mounting stage. One is the updating stage. Other one is the unmounting stage. So mounting stage is like a bud, updating is a growth, unmounting. Okay. So mounting stage. See in every stage, you saw in the React lifecycle component, we have three stages. Mounting, updating. In every stage, we have some lifecycle methods. We have some methods. So in this class, I'll explain that in every stage, what are the methods we have, what are the what way these are using. Okay. So let's go to the first stage. What is the first stage? The first stage is a React component lifecycle mounting stage. So mounting means the component creation. So when the component create, when the component, the first time component create, and it is embedded into the virtual DOM, embedded into the virtual DOM. This is the first time components. So in this mounting stage, the first time component, the first time component you create and render into the to DOM, virtual DOM. This is the stage. Okay, this is the mounting stage. So So in this mounting stage, we have the three methods. The first method is the constructor. Okay, construct. The first method is called the constructor. The first method is the constructor. Okay, constructor. Let's take one class component. Okay, for example, so this is the class component. Let's take. I will take the one new component. For example, I take a new component. Let's take I take the component name in the life.js. Okay. Let's take it. So in this I create one live stars with the class component. So how do we create the class component? We create the class component using the class. First we need to import React, right? We need to import React from React. First we need to do the next the class name. The file name is the component class name. So class or the class name is life extends React dot component. This is the how we create the class component, right? So here life is the one is a general word, right? So general word. So that's why you can here class is small letters. Okay. So we create the class component with the class keyword, the component name extends react that component. Okay. The first stage is the mounting stage. The first time the component creates the first method constructor. So in this the constructor method, the first method is the constructor. Okay. In this constructor method, What we will do in the constructor method? So in the constructor method, we are initialize props and state, right? We initialize the props and state. The constructor method is the first method. Okay. In the constructor method, we initialize the props and state. So the mounting stage, the first method is constructor. So first in the constructor, we define we are initialize the props and state. Okay. Let's initialize the props. So we define the props here, and here we define the super method. After that, we define the initialize the state. How is this dot state equal to less than my name name lambda. Okay. So the first time this is the first time I create the this live the component with the life I create the first time. And the first time the component is this is the mounting stage. In the mounting stage, the first time is the constructor. In the constructor method, we are initializing the states or props of the component. Okay. Next method. What is next method in the mounting stage? Get the derived state from props. So the next method get derived state from props. So in this method, so this is of the first method is the constructor, the next method is the get derived state from props. Okay. In this method, okay, in this method, what we will do is we will catch the what are the what are the next method next props and states. What are the present props and state. Will answer. I will explain why we are to care to know the what are the present. I mean, so get the state. So what are the present? What are the present props and state? We to catch the we will get the state from props. For example, so if any states or props are changing, right? Then the next stage I will explain it later. So here in this stage we will catch the what are the present state of props. So see here we will create the props and pros states. So the class component, the first step, the module state, and module state, the first step is the constructor. In the constructor, we initialize the state and prop. Next method is the get the derived state from props. In this method, we can catch the what are the present state and props. Present state and props. Okay, we will check that one. Okay, so here, okay, I will check this one. Okay, next method is render. First rendering means next method is the render. The motive step first method is constructor. Second method get the relation from start. Third method is the render. Render means we create the HTML. That HTML is put in the virtual DOM. I already explained. So here the render method what we return the HTML. This is the live method. Okay, live. I'm just live component. Just I'm writing some HTML. And here my name is so this the standard name. So the start is first time the constructor, second is get the starts rendering. Rendering means this HTML put in the virtual DOM. This is the render. This is third method in the first stage, motive stage. So what is third method? The motive stage, the third method is the render. So here is render component into virtual DOM. Okay. Third fourth method is the final method. After so here the after rendering that is after mounting. So after mounting, if you want some blocks, so after so first method when we use this first I will explain. I will show you. The last method is after rendering. After rendering the first time the component if first time the component render into the virtual DOM. Then if you want to do something, so component did mount. This is the mount. The component did mount. This is the last stage after in the mount stage. The what is the Last method render. Okay, the first component did mount. Component did mount. See the so here so the component is better. We will do something. We will do something after render component first step. After component render first step. If you want to do something, so the multi stage. The multi stage means like I said, like but stage. The first time the component loaded. That is the first step. What are the methods we are using? We have first is the constructor. The constructor first we initialize the states and props. Next, get the results from props. In this method, we can what are the props and what. Third method, first time the component HTML update. First the HTML inserted in the virtual DOM. This is the render method. After rendering, if you want to do something, then you use a component. For example, here I will do console log like the comp I bought. I bought like something I want to do. I bought. Okay. Okay. Now I create a component. This component using the app component. Let's comment all the remaining things. Let's comment all the remaining. I could just comment it. So it's like if you want to comment something, put all the things in the braces first. For example, if you want to comment this one, you put all things in the braces, and then you can use a comment symbol like this. See the how we comment in the React. Okay. Here I want to component all the things. I want to remove all things. Okay, what I'm doing is I just comment it. Okay. Here I create this live class method. I just import it. I just import it. So first here I need to export this one, right? So export default live. Now I can import. So I can live. I can import from the live component. So here I imported. I inserted the app component. Now I'm running the component. So run the application npm start. So now I run the component. Let's see. What I will do is in every stage I put them on some comments. Okay. See here. See the sorry. This method must be static. Static means we cannot call directly using this method. It is a static method. So if you put a static one before a method, we cannot use we cannot use this method inside here using this keyword. Okay. Okay. Return statement. This is return statement. Okay. So first stage is the let's say this is the first stage. Let's say put the like this is the first one. This is the first one. Second one is this is second one. Second, this is second one. Let's say this is second one. This is the second one. So here the second one we get start. Let's say this is the third one. Like we can put here console. Here rendering. Here just put here component rendering. So this is the third one. Okay. The final one is module. This is the fourth one, right? So I create the live component. This component I put in the app component. Okay. When the application runs, first the component render. The first it will call. After that, we will check what are the present props and style. Okay. For example, here a live component is there, but we are not pass any props. Let's I will pass some props here. For example, I pass from props here. Like for example, I want to pass the title. Okay. I pass the this is life. Okay. This is man. Welcome something welcome. Okay. Or this is the life component. Okay. Just I give the I pass on title property. Okay. First time the component and the first it initialize the state and this props. What we have passed this props. So what are the present props and states we can check in the this method. Okay. After that the component and the whatever the HTML is there, it will render the virtual them. So after render the component it will do. So let's see. Let's I will inspect here. Okay. So here I'm going to control. I'm going to local host. Let's see. See here. First one is this is the first one. The first one, the constructor is happening, right? And the second one, these are the props. This is the state. For the second one, this is the second one. Get the derivative state from the props. In the here we can check, we can know the what are the present props from start. So here we are writing the props. We are passing from the app component. So here we are passing the title as a property and name is the state. So that we can see here. So after first is the component constructor, second get the rest of after that the component is render. So after this is the rendering. After rendering, I'm printing something like this is boy. I am born. I am born. So this is the first step. First step the component is render. So first step the component render that is stage is called the mounting stage. In the mounting stage, I have the four methods. First one is the constructor. The constructor I will initiate the props instead. Second is the get the derivative state from here. I will know what is the current state and what is the current props. Render. After that we render some HTML into the virtual DOM. After rendering, after mounting is there, the method is called component mount. This means the component is mounted. The component is bound. So this is the fourth one. This is the component life cycle methods in the first stage, mounting stage. Now I am going to the second stage. So now you have clearly understand the mounting stage. We have a constructor, get the rest of props, render, component. Here in the get the rest of props is the static method. Okay. Now I am going to the updating. In the updating stage, the first method is called again same things. Again it will call. But when it is updating, if you change any props or state, then updating will happen. So you know, when will this change? This stage will happen if you change any state or any props. Then updating stage will happen. In the updating stage, we have other some methods. The method is one is the get the rest from props. This method again it will call. Again this method will call. So if you change, any state and props, again this method will call. The first method in updating stage is the get the rest of. Next one is the okay. Next method is the should component update. Should component the update. What is the other method is the should component update. So this it will return something. This should component method update will return. It will return if it returns to it's not update. It's true if return true component will update. Otherwise not. Otherwise updates is not happen. I will show you what is it. Okay. The next one is the component get next one is let's see here. Next one is what is the, so get the next one is the render again the component re-render. So re-rendering. So you see re-rendering again render. It is called the re-render. So you all told in the virtual DOM concept is re-render in the virtual DOM with changes, right? With changes. All told in the virtual DOM concept in the previous calls. So first time, if you change any state, first method is called get the from. After that, the component of the check. After that, it will re-render again. After re-rendering, what is the so if you see here the component here component did the update component before the update we have other method is called get the snapshot before update. So before update, if you want to log something, then I will use the method get the snapshot before update. So here the third one is the get snapshot before update. So it will take previous values before updating. Okay. The last one is the component updated. So that means components did the update. Component did update. So it will call after component updated. So these are the life cycle methods called in the update stage. Okay. Let's show the example practically. Okay. Let's say I will change some state. Okay. What I will do is I create one method here. Okay. Like here I will create one method here. Change title. Okay. I create one method here. Change title. Okay. In change title, here I create one button here. Okay. So change title. Okay. Change name. Okay. Change name. If you click the button, I call this method. Okay. On click this dot change name. Okay. Okay. In this method, in this dot change method, I will change the state value. If you click the button, I will call this method. In this method, I will change the state value. So what will just the state? It's just if you want to change the state, we use state, right? So I'm changing name as the change learner new learner. So first I have the state value name is learner. When I click the button, I change the state value as the new learner. So if we click the button, the state is changed. After stage change, it comes under the update state. The update first again is called get. So if we click the button, the state change. If state is changed, it comes under updating mode state. Then again it will call. Now here the props and state are what are the props and new state value is coming. Okay. Okay. Up to we'll check up to this part. What we'll do, what I will do is I will check up to this part. Okay. So if it does change, well, first we'll call. Let me show you. Okay. The first time render, the first time the morning stage, first one, second one, third one, fourth one. Now, if I click this button, this value will change, the state will change. See, the second the value change, the state will change immediately. The get to the state from change. Get to again immediately. This method will call. That's why here in this method again is called. When it called, when the change the state, again in the updating stage, this is called. If you see here now, let me the previous the current state value is the new learner here. The previous value is the learner. Now the current value is the new learner. Okay. What is the next method? What is next method? It will come should component update. Okay. I will write one method like should component update. Should component. Okay, in the should component update, it will take the props and method. Here we can check the what are the new value, what are the previous value. Okay. Okay, for example, here I'm taking the state value. Here state. At the same time, I'm checking this is the state. What is the current state? Okay, let's see. I refresh it and, and clear. I'm changing. Here see, component is not show. Sorry, the should component update. Okay, sorry, should component update. Okay, let's refresh. I click the button. See, this is the and if you go to here live 624. Okay, this is the current state. This is the new state. Okay, I'm refreshing here. If you change here, the current state is the learner. Okay, the previous one. The new value is the new learner. So in the should component update, we can check the what are the previous values. The previous value is the learner. Current value is the new learner. So in the should component update method, we can check what are the previous value, what are the new value. If the previous value, new values is not updating. So here previous value is the this one. These are the previous value, right? Previous value. Second one, this is a new value, correct? Let's see. You know you got the idea. I refreshing. Okay, I clear. Now I change that. See, previous value is the learner. New value is the new learner. So it should component update. It is what I told. It should component update. It returns the true. If the component. So if you say here, if for example, what happens if I click the change name, automatically it's not doing anything. It's not changing because here we need to tell. Shall I update the component or not? If I put here return true, it will update. See here. See, it will update because this should component method will return the true. If you return the false, it will not update. Even if change the value, state value, it is not update. So should component method, the should component method must be written in true or should component method must return. We can tell shall I update or not based on how. For example, if the previous value, previous what is the previous value? This dot state dot name. The previous value are not equal to if previous value and current value. What is current value? State dot name. If equal to both are same, previous value and latest value both are same, then we don't need to update. Then I need to run the false. Okay. Otherwise, if both are not same, I want to update. Then I have done the true. Okay. In this way, we can check. So if we change the state value, first we can check the what are the constant output using the method get the state from prompts. We have other method should component the update. This method we can tell either can update the I can update the component or not. If you return the true, it will update. If you return the false, it will not update. So we can check the previous value and current value. If both are same, don't need to update. If anything previous value and latest value change, then we need to update. So that is the third method. The update state. So after that again the render will happen. So that's why again the render will call. Again render will call. Now the now what better what after component did the update. So what is the method? This is done. This is done. Render is happening. So before component that I need to take the get snapshot before. Why get snaps before update? So once updated, we don't know what is the previous value. If you want to check the what are the previous value, I can use the get the snap before update. So here you can get the new props. Previous here you can get the previous props, previous state. Okay. So if you control here, previous props. See. So once the state value change, first it will this method will call. After this, once it return the truth, then only the component update. Then once the component updated, the state value change. So it will render. So after rendering, the update method component is updated. Before component updating, I want to know what are the previous values. Let's see. Then I use the get snapshot before update. Let's see. So here some error, something like previous. Okay. Here I can do the props. Previous props. Here this up this. Okay. Okay. Now see. Now I'm changing the value. See here, the changing the value, the get the state forms, I get the new values. So I'm checking the get the if we clearly understand what I will do is here I write the method names. So for example, this is the get the derived state. Okay, to understand. Here component should update. This is the render method. then you can get the idea. Okay, this is the component did what, this is the component did what, this is the get the state from blobs, this is the get the snaps before update. Okay, and the first method is the constructor. Okay, I will call constructor, the constructor. The final method in the component did update is the what is the final method? Component did update. I will write that. So after updating, what is the method we will call? Component did update. So here this is the controller component. Let me check. So first time when the page loaded, first it will call. After that after that it will call get duration first. After that the render. After that get it mode. When it changes state value, again get the duration it will call. We check get component update. Again render. Again get this before updating, get the snapshot before update. After get component did the update. Let me check. Let me check. Okay, I'm refreshing here. So first time the component and the first time I call the constructor. Next get the state process, the state render method component did mode. Now I'm changing the state value. Okay, now change after changing state value. First get to the state will call. Next component should did the update will call. After that render method before updating get the snapshot before method. So the get snapshot before method we can check the previous values. Okay. When you get the derivative state, you can get the new values. Get the snapshot before update, you can get the previous values. Snapshot method. In the snapshot method, component should update or not. We can check what are the previous value, what are the new values. This is the stages in the updating stage. The final one is the unmounting stage. Unmounting means it's like a dead. It is removing the component, removing from the component, removing from DOM. So we are removing from the DOM. Then this is it has only one method, that is the see if you see here in the model state constructor get state from render component updating get the state from should component update render get but in unmounting state component will unmount, that means before that there is no any after that with some nothing else, right? So after unmounting nothing else, so before unmounting only we have the method component will unmount. So this method will call the final method component will unmount. Okay, component. So this method will call. So this component will unmount, right? When it will call, when it will before leaving the component. So why this method? For example, we have the one component. I want to remove the component before leaving the component. I already give some state values. I want to clear these state values. Okay. So then I can remove here. So here I remove the state value. I remove the state values as empty. So there is no state. Okay. When this component will happen? When the component removing. Okay. What I will do is in the app component put one button here. Okay. Yes. In here, for example, I use the show course. Okay. Okay. So on click, what I am doing is what I am doing is here in the app component set show course is the false, hide life here, hide life. I'm doing hide life, just hide life. You click this button, this will become shown. So what I will do is if it's only then only I am showing, Otherwise the component is rendered. Okay, just so this is the, by default this value is the true. So this value is the by default true. That means the component is rendered. But if you click this method, it becomes the false. That is not rendered. That means the component removing. So before component, so if you click this button, this component is removing. So before leaving the component, this method must be called. Let's check. Let's check one by one. First time, the page load, the first time, the live component under, we had a method constructor, get the resistance props, render method, component will mode. Okay. Now I'm changing the state value. Now I can get the state, component should update, render method, get snapshot before update, component did update. Now if I hide this button, this component will gone. So see, before removing this component, this will be. So I'm hiding this component. So before component leaving, I did this part. If I refresh, now I'm refreshing. So the first time is the but is the but. First time constructor get this and changing the value. This is the updating. In updating state, these are the state. If click this button, the component is gone. Before component is gone, before component is removing, I am showing this one. Component will not move. So if you click this button, the component is gone. So before component is gone, I'm printing this one. So I can see this will come. See in this way, you will call these three methods. These are the life cycle methods in the class components. Mounting stage, update stage, unmounting stage. Mounting stage is like a but. In mounting stage, we have constructor, get the state from prompts, render method, component mode. In update stage, we have get the state from prompts, should component update, render, get the snapshot before update, component did update. Unmode is that is a component will not move. These are the life cycle methods in the create class component. But the class this life cycle methods are not in the class component. But these life cycle methods we can achieve in the functional components. How? I will explain the next class. So these are the life cycle methods in the real class component. That's it for today class. Thank you.